Good morning, friends. Skygoddess here. It is day 52. Duck and I had an interesting end to the first day yesterday. We hiked, I think he said 12.7, something like that, back to Bear Garden Hostel where we had stayed the night before. It turns out there was a couple of other hikers there, and we kind of like our privacy. So at the end of the day, I asked Duck if he wanted to just hike on and camp at the next campsite instead of staying there at the hostel one more night. He said sure. So at the end of the day, that's what we did. It was a tough climb up the mountain with full packs, but we did it. We got there, I guess about 7. We got to camp, and we had an hour to get everything set up and to get settled before it turned dark. But it ended up being a nice campsite, and we did okay during the night. Duck's got another problem with his sleeping pad, which is very unfortunate. This is the 3rd pad, so he was very uncomfortable last night, to say the least. He ended up pretty much laying on the floor of the tent on the hard ground, so that's not good. And it is Monday today, and we have until Thursday night when we arrive at another hostel. But I don't even think we can do anything about it then. I think it'll be Friday before we can do something about it. So poor Duck. I'm gonna give him my little sitting pad that I have, and he's got a sitting pad, so maybe that'll help a little, but it's gonna be a little challenging for him. But he always remains positive. And today we have less miles because we did a couple extra miles last night. So today we've got roughly, I guess, around 11 miles. We just got out on the trail this morning, so we're just starting. And at about the 3rd mile, we're gonna come across a creek or a stream with the bridge washed out. So we're gonna have to ford the stream or the creek. We heard from a couple of through hikers yesterday that it's not that bad. That's about not more than knee deep. So my plan is to just take off my shoes, put on my flip-flops, and go through it like that. But we'll see what it looks like when we get there, and we'll check in with you guys later on. Skygoddess here. This day has absolutely kicked my booty. I feel like I'm about to die. And it's only an 11-mile day, but the entire day has been nothing but uphill, nothing but up. Some parts of it super steep, and some parts more gradual. We're getting close to the end of the day, but I think we still have about 3 miles to go. But on a positive note, the weather's gorgeous, and the views are just so pretty. So gorgeous. Probably can't tell from the video, but we're still climbing up. It's a little more gradual than it has been. That's the reason I was able to bring out the camera. But I'm gonna put it away, and we're gonna hopefully get up this hill, and maybe that'll be the last of it for the day. Check in with you later, friends.
Good afternoon. Well, today's day 2. We just made it to the top of Chestnut Ridge. We started off at about 2,000 feet. Now we're about 44, but a total of incline of about 3,300 feet. We are at the very top, thank goodness. It really kicked our butt. I guess 5 miles of it was all up. Some of it was much more steep than other parts. Some of it was kind of gradual, but the majority of it was very steep. I should have done more step-ups, but we made it. We're here. At the very top of this ridge, is right behind me, is a old ranger station, and they turned into a shelter. It sleeps for about 6. It's got a little fireplace in there, 6 bunks, a picnic table. It's very nice. Now right behind me here is the valley. I don't think we're going down there, but we do go down a little bit to our campsite, to Walker's Gap. It's been a good day. Glad we made it to the top of the mountain. Right now, all we have to do is go down another maybe 1.6, 1.4 miles.
Hi friends, Skygoddess here. It is the end of day 52, very long day. Very tough day for us on the trail. I'm cooking dinner right now. We're both exhausted. I came up with this idea that I tell you, it's either gonna be an amazing idea or a total epic fail. But I came up with the idea of having like a Thanksgiving dinner on the trail. So I've got some stovetop stuffing. I've got some mashed potatoes, and I've got some gravy with freeze-dried chicken breast and green beans in here. So it takes a lot of water to do this. It takes about 2.5 cups of water, which I've just heated up here. So I'm gonna pour it in real quick. And I tell you, I'm just really eyeballing it because I've never done this meal before. So we're gonna see what happens. And it's better to start with too little. This is my gravy, so let's see here. I think that'll be enough. So we're putting it in these Ziploc freezer bags. We zip it up and we put it in these koozies, and it will help to keep it really warm and help it to rehydrate. So that was the gravy with the chicken. This is going to be mashed potatoes. They take a lot of water, so a cup of water. Duck is sitting on the sidelines here drinking a glass of Pinot Noir.
Hello.
So, I don't know. What do you think, Duck? I think maybe
I think that's good.
Maybe it's just a splash.
I'd rather have it thick.
Just a splash more. Just a splash.
You know best.
So mashed potatoes going in the bag. I hope this is good because we are exhausted and we're really hungry. And this is stovetop stuffing, 1/2 cup of water, I said. Yeah, we don't want to do too much in these. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, I know. Put a little bit more. It looks like maybe 1.5 cups. left in the pot. So I think this is good for the stuffing. I don't want it to be runny. Okay, so this is one of our dinners. So I'm going to seal it up, let it sit, and then we'll do the rest.
The mashed potatoes last.
Yeah. 1 cup. This is supposed to be a cup. I think that's plenty of water, so that's probably not quite a cup. God, this sounds so good. I really hope it is good. I tell you guys, today was a doozy. We only did, what, 11 miles?
Yeah.
11 miles today. But it was, almost all of it was uphill. It was brutal. It was never ending.
It was hard. Very steep.
Very steep. It was unbelievable. I think it was, I mean, just because the entire day was uphill, even when we went through the Smokies in North Georgia, I don't remember having a day where I felt like it was just an unbelievable day. So we're both exhausted, and we're hoping that this is going to be such a great meal. We'll see what happens with this food, but I'm thinking this might be enough. Let's see.
Should be, according to the directions.
No, I don't know. We might need a little bit more.
That'll be fine.
I don't know, it's all damp.
It's fine.
Only because I don't want to say the word moist. So here we go. The stuffing. We're gonna put it in these koozies that Duck made, and we are just going to let it sit and let it rehydrate for about 15 minutes. Oh yeah, we have some good dessert too. Brownie brittle for dessert. So I'm hoping in 15 minutes we'll have a really great dinner because we're so tired tonight. So we'll let you know what happens, friends, and we'll check in with you later.